Hello friends, if you want to take your life to the next level, you are at the right place. By the end of this program, you will certainly incorporate secrets of longevity in your life. And I'm Shinu Balachandran and I welcome all to my program on review of the book The Blue Zones, Lessons for Living Longer from the people who have lived the longest by the longevity expert Dan Budner. He draws on his research from extraordinarily long-lived communities, blue zones, around the globe to highlight the lifestyle, diet, outlook, and stress coping practices that will add years to your life and life to your years. Please make sure you hit the subscriber button and the bell icon so that you are the first person to know when I upload a new video. Blue zones is a non-scientific term given to geographical regions that are home to some of the world's oldest people. They live up to 90 to 100 years with great health. Some areas are Okinawa in Japan, Nicoya Peninsula in Costa Rica, and Ikaria in Greece. The Danish twin study shows us that the genes dictate only 20% of longevity, and other factors include diet and lifestyle. They have 9 common evidence-based denominators. These areas have 9 common evidence-based denominators. They move naturally, moving naturally throughout the day. Walking, gardening, doing housework is a core part of the blue zone lifestyle. Purpose. The Okinawans call it Ikigai and the Nicoyans call it Plan de Vida. For both it translates to why I wake up in the morning. Knowing our sense of purpose add up to 7 years of life expectancy. For this, we can craft a personal mission statement. Why do I get up in the morning? Secondly, always learn something new. A new musical instrument, a new language, or a course. All this preserves mental sharpness. Our purpose need not be grand. We can have purpose like growing a vegetable garden or cooking healthy and natural food. Downshift. Stress is a part of life, but blue zones centenarians have stress relieving rituals built into the daily routines. They do praying, yoga, meditation, exercise, take a noon nap, and Sardinians do happy hour. They take red wine with family and friends. But if you don't drink alcohol, get together for a coffee or a tea. The important thing is gathering and not what you are drinking. People who live there primarily eat a 95% plant-based diet. They are not strict vegetarians, but they only tend to eat meat around 5 times per month. The diet includes vegetables, legumes, whole grains and nuts. Some communities do take fish. Meat, mostly pork, is eaten on average 5 times per month. They follow the 80% rule, Hara Hachibo. The Okinawans say this 2500-year-old Confucian mantra before their meals to remind them to stop eating when their stomachs are 80% full, and they stop eating when their stomach is 80% full. Eating fewer calories may be contributing to their longer lives. They eat very slowly so that they can reduce hunger and increase feeling of fullness. The reason is that hormones that make us feel full only reach the maximum blood level 20 minutes after you eat. They practice various types of fast, including full day fasting, intermittent fast, or religious fast. Wine, it plays a big role for the Sardinians and the Okinawans drink, but the others consumed no alcohol. Studies have shown a drink or two a day of red wine is beneficial to your health. They take 1 to 2 pecks daily. You can save up all week and have 14 drinks on Saturday. They belonged to some faith-based communities. Research shows that attending faith-based communities 4 times per month will add up to 4 to 14 years of life expectancy. They put their families first. They keep aging parents and grandparents nearby or in the home. They commit to a life partner. It can add up to 3 years of life expectancy. And they invest in their children with time and love. The world's longest lived people choose or born into social circles that supported healthy behaviors. They create groups of 5 friends that are committed to each other for life. Research from Framingham studies shows that smoking, obesity, happiness, and even loneliness is contagious. So the social networks of long-lived people have positively shaped their healthy behaviors. Hope you have enjoyed this presentation. Please subscribe and see you in the next video. Thanks to all.